Unul dintre cei mai faimoși dirijori din lume, William Christie, ne-a acordat un interviu în exclusivitate. Îl ascultă zeci de milioane de oameni de pe tot globul, iar acum a cântat pentru România la Festivalul George Enescu.
A studiat la Harvard și la Yale și a fondat unul dintre cele mai faimoase ansambluri de muzică barocă din lume, Les Arts Florissants. Dar nu despre studii și despre succes e vorba în interviul pe care îl veți vedea, ci despre cum ne putem face viața mai frumoasă.
Exact, Ana s-a ocupat de acest interviu. De ce ne temem de muzica clasică? Cum putem face de la zero o grădină? De ce e benefică pentru creier muzica barocă? Și la ce e bun să ne pese de trecut și de casele vechi? Aflăm răspunsurile de la Ana Iorga și de la invitatul ei.
Doamnelor și domnilor, William Christie.
William Christie, welcome back to Romania. We are so glad to have you here.
I'm very happy to be back in Romania.
Old music. You restore old scores. You restore old houses, historic houses, even your home, to save old things, to bring them back to life, can bring joy.
Well, it's very simple. It's called memory. It's called also as well love and respect for great works of art. Would you destroy a Rembrandt, or would you destroy even a painting of Picasso just because they might be old? No. The same should apply to great architecture, great buildings, great music.
Why memory is important?
Politicians tend to simply just have no use for the past, you see, because they somehow thinking they're doing things new and exciting for a new world order or new concerns of humanity. The world needs people like Handel or Monteverdi or Beethoven or Wagner. Yes. It's curious that we know these names, but oftentimes we don't know the names of presidents and kings.
How come?
It's very simple, because one is more important than the other. Could I tell you who the name of the French president was in 1925?
No.
But I can tell you that Ravel was writing wonderful music.
How do you feel when you play the music you love on the stage?
Well, I'm thinking that what a privilege it is for me to be able to communicate that to others. It's communication. It's transmission.
People are disconnected from the classical music. They tend to be afraid of it. They think it's too academic. They think it's hard to understand. But Baroque music, for example, it's such a joyful music, such a touching music.
Yes, you're quite right. I think that people who don't, you talk about fear. Yes, we've told many people, generations, but you must be intelligent, you must be educated to have this kind of love of classical music.
Correct.
That's absolutely stupid.
We're in a concert hall now, but you play your music in your garden. You even have a festival there. And I saw people lying on the grass, children playing there, everybody happy.
Created that garden, you say, thinking about music.
Yeah.
And thinking about how wind and birds and sounds of nature can help us listen to music.
You're a musician, William Christie, but you're also a gardener. So what a garden could teach us? What's so rewarding for us?
Gardener, essentially you're giving life to something. A very human thing to want to sort of protect something you've created. See? or which you love. That's what it's all about.
You've created Les Arts Florissants, and you had success after a few years. You became famous, but you said once, even if no one was listening, I would have continued to play it anyway, Baroque music.
Would I be unhappy if I didn't have an audience? Yes, I'd be very unhappy. But the fact is, music also is a way, I'm never alone, you see, when I make music. I have someone with me, I have something with me.
Some of us are looking for recipes, how to be happy today. My question is, how beauty can make us happy? The music we listen, the house we live in, the tulips in our garden, the cup we drink coffee from in the morning. Not expensive things, but nice things, beautiful things.
Beauty is something which we might not even recognize, but what is the thing that is the opposite to beauty? Ugliness, misery, unhappiness.
Short questions, short answers. Are you ready? If you could have tea or wine in your garden with a Baroque composer, who would that be?
Oh, I think it would have to be someone like Bach.
Would it be wine or tea? I don't know his taste.
I know for a fact, because people know about a little bit about Bach's private life. Bach often wrote his cantatas and his oratorios and his music with a bottle of
Wine.
well, even stronger.
What are the benefits of Baroque music for the brain?
I have no idea. Except that for the moment, I'm not suffering from any kind of Alzheimer. Maybe it's because music needs thought and precision.
If you would have to choose just one perfume, what fragrance would that be?
It would have to be floral. It would have to be rather sort of fresh and spring-like, rather than sort of sultry and perhaps tropical.
What makes you happy?
Music and beauty. For example, this morning I woke up very early in Bucharest, and I took my camera and I walked and walked and walked and walked until 12 o'clock. I found Bucharest one of the most fascinating towns in Europe. The reason, very simply, is that you've kept things that no longer exist in Paris or New York or London. Qui demande du temps, la création par exemple d'une bibliothèque ou d'une grande bibliothèque comme nous avons, ou la transmission d'idées et de l'enseignement.
Merci beaucoup pour cet entretien, c'était un vrai plaisir.
Merci à vous pour les très bonnes questions.